So, this is the first on the banks video. Just had a bleep on my rods, traps are set. I've got one rod to the left on the reeds and one rod on the right, straight to the islands. And there's a few match anglers over there in the best spot, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm using DNA shelf life with some glug in it and some crumb. And yeah, just we've got to do now, sit and wait. Guys, I'm constantly getting liners on both rods. On the right rod, the bobbin's gone really slack. I was going to hit it, but then it just stopped beeping. I had about 3 beeps and just stopped. The rod on the left has gone really tight. Had a few beeps and then just stopped again. So I've just chucked a handful of boilies on both swims, on both spots, and now all I can do is wait. Right, there's been a slight change in tactics. The baylift came round and said he feeds these fish 12 kg pellet every night. And some match fishermen just packed up, they came round, gave me some pellet, some smaller hooks, because I've just been using my normal carp gear, size 6 hooks, boilies, wafters. Now I've got some like size 12 hooks on. I'm using pellet on one rod and still a wafter on the other with a size 8 hook, I think. But yeah, I put PVA bags of pellet on them all. I've just catapulted some more pellet out because the bailiff said the sand when the pellet hits the water attracts the fish in here. So just try to get a really quick bite, you know, because I don't want to blank. I keep on getting a crap ton of liners, especially on this right rod here. Both of them are cast. The right rod's there, left rod's there. And the bailiff just came around and chucked some of the pellet paste that is made out of the same pellet he chucks in here every day for the fish to feed them. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a fish on now. Just got to sit and wait. Unfortunately for me, that session did end in a blank. I lost one to the snags. I hooked him and he just went straight for the lily pads. But I'll be back there on Monday and hopefully I can catch a fish. Alright, I've arrived back at the lake I was fishing on Saturday, sorry. And let's get the gear out. I'm thinking about fishing the same spot, but I think the lily pad spot is through, which is where I caught 5 fish in 3 hours last year. But so I've got a decision to make. I just bought some pellet from a local tackle shop and some smaller hook rigs. So yeah, let's get fishing. That's one rod out. Right, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but it is a small hook, so it can hook anything, and every fish in here likes pellet apparently, and it's not a blank, so it means I can post this video because I have caught a fish. But I'm going to get this rod back out after we get some photos of it, just so people know I haven't blanked. Let's go. So guys, ever since I came here Saturday and used boilies and blanked, went to tackle shop this morning and I got some krill 6mm dynamite red krill pellets. And we've already had a fish on the bank. It wasn't a carp, but it was still a fish on the bank. So, you know, what else can you ask for except for a carp, obviously. But it's not a blank, so happy about that. Right guys, that there is where I'm fishing, near the reeds. I'm just going to chuck some pellet out, so I'll let you know I'll get on if I catch another fish. Just seen a carp show there, just in the corner of the island. I've had nothing on this spot here, literally no liners or anything. So I've just switched there and I've catapulted some pellet out. And now let's hope we can catch a carp. Right guys, I've got an hour of the session left. And all I have to show for it is a bream. I am getting a bit worried. So something just moved the reeds over there where my rod's placed. And there's a fish just jumping out over there. But I've just reeled both my rods in. Fresh pellet on them, fresh PVA bags. Casted one of the right rods where I saw fish show and the other where I caught that bream from. But it will be nice to get another fish on the bank. Especially a carp, just to be nice to get a carp on the bank. But I don't think my rigs are going to be strong enough to play a carp. But got to keep trying. And hopefully I will get a bite eventually. Gotta wait and see though, so I'll let you guys know. 40 minutes left of the session. Most people think it's a waste of time moving now, but if I'm making a carp fishing video and all I have to show for it is a bream, I will not be very happy. So what I'm doing is I'm having a quick walk around the lake and trying to spot some fish. There was one there, just been spooked off. Just been spooked. Come in here. Bloody knobhead. This is where I caught so many fish in a short space of time. Right, I'll be back to you in a minute. Right guys, I'm gonna move here because I've just seen a fish spook off and it made the lily pads move. Oh my god, oh my shit. Oh no. Wait a second guys. There's a dead carp on the lily pads. Oh no. Right guys, we have about 10 minutes of the session left and I've just caught a common carp and it's a double, 12 pound 4 ounces. £10 less than the biggest in this lake, and I'm very made up with that. It was a hell of a fight. He pulled so much line. He's a really lively one, but he's a very lively one. He's definitely young, but honestly I am completely made up with this absolute beautiful common. With 10 minutes left of the session, I moved swims and caught a carp. What an amazing session that was.